Ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube world, what is poppin', lockin', and what's dropping, baby? Welcome back to the series, back to the channel, and most specifically to this video. As you can see from the thumbnail of this video, yes, I am participating in the 2026 Spartan race located in Massanutten. Yes, that's the name of the actual town, Massanutten, Virginia. I did the Tough Mudder quite some time ago. I don't know how long ago, 4 years ago, or maybe a little bit after COVID or before COVID. I was still working my old job, so I think it was actually before COVID. But I really enjoyed the Tough Mudder, man. That was something I've always wanted to go back and do. I just don't really know why I didn't. But I do feel like I'm the fittest I've ever been as an adult. And I think I'm getting ready to take on the challenge. So this race it's October 24th. So we have a little bit over 6 months to train for this thing. So I'm feeling stoked. I feel pretty excited for it. So now I figured I'd go ahead and introduce you guys to the initiation of my training plan. It's not my full-on training plan yet, just because obviously need some work. I need to learn about the race a little bit. So I figured I'd be throwing in a couple things that I know right off the bat, and then we can move forward from there, of course. The first thing, and probably one of the most important things that we need to start really focusing on, are the monkey bars. I'm terrible with monkey bars. Now, my gym does have one, thank goodness. I think my rotation for this is I'm going to try to do 4 sets of, I'll call them attempts. So try to basically go down one side. And then once I start getting better, then I'll just go one, turn around, basically see how many times I can do, failure set, I suppose. So these are very important because this practices your grip strength as well as a little bit of your back strength too. These monkey bar setups, it's definitely going to be like one of the most key important things. I think maybe a little bit less than half of the obstacles are related to just like bar style, where you have to like overhang climb a bunch of stuff. So monkey bar training would be a very good start for this journey. So afterwards, I couldn't really think of anything. So another thing I'm kind of into, there's these things called Hercules pulls or Hercules heaves. So basically, you lift this big, heavy sandbag up with a rope. And also maybe a little bit of rope climbing as well. Can you consider into this? But there's a machine at the gym where it's essentially a rope, and you just yank on the rope, and you can increase the weight on it. I went to the max. I think it was like 7, whatever 7 setting is. But I'm doing 3 sets of those for 1 minute long. So that will really help with the Hercules pulls, as well as maybe even a little bit of the rope pulls. Now, I've never climbed a rope in my life, nor do I know where to find a rope to climb. So it might be something I might just have to buy, throw it over a tree, and just, I can do that. It's kind of nothing I can really think of. But probably the closest thing I can really think of for rope pulls right now, or rope climbing. So I think that's something I definitely need to look forward to, are climbing for sure. I'll be looking into and training our sled pulls. So there's an obstacle there, and a little bit of heaving a whole link and really helps with your back and stability as well. So I did put 3 45-pound weights on a sled, so it's 135, and then I just yanked it with a rope, and then I pulled it back into position. So there's an obstacle there where you have sandbags, and then you carry the sandbag, you put it on this like plate, and then you pull the plate. I don't know how much. I didn't look up how much the plate weighed. I know the sandbags weigh 60 pounds. So that's one thing I'm considering that as well. So that I do about 3 sets of those as well, because they're very tiring back for sure. So those are kind of 3 that I have for right now. Now, of course, it's just an introduction to it. So if I find out more things that my gym has, or maybe some more obstacles that come my way, or even just a whole new area to train on, then I'm definitely going to be doing that. I was going to try to do the sandbag walks, but the heaviest sandbag they have at my gym is 40 pounds, and I believe the sandbags at the Spartan races are 60. And then there's also the Atlas ball, so I need to start practicing Atlas walks. Those weigh 100 pounds, so basically I need to try to walk around with a 100-pound dumbbell. So I'll have to kind of how I'm going to do that. But I'm also kind of incorporating ab workouts into my Spartan training as well, because you'll be using your abs a lot during this, even if for climbing up things or lifting half of yourself up with other things as well. So I do leg lifts. I'm going to be doing 3 sets of 10 of the leg lifts. Now, to make it more complicated, I'm going to be holding the leg lifts. So I'll be holding my legs up in the air. This is just body weights for now, but in the foreseeable future, we're going to be holding them up. And then if they get too easy, then we're just going to increase the repage because it's mainly just body weight. So that's more to work the lower abs. Now for the upper abs, an abdominal machine, basically you just kind of your arms in and then you just heave yourself forward using your upper abs. So with the lower abs, of course, we have to work the upper abs as well. So we have 3 sets of 10 of those, but I believe the weight is 70 pounds. I'll make sure to put the number up when I video portion of it, or the B-roll, of course. So, but yeah, I think they're called like the abdominal machine or just abdominal crunches. And then after that, we'll be working on our obliques. So we got some torso rotations here. Those are 90 pounds, so we do 3 sets of 10s of those just to kind of to an ab introduction. Not too much twisting in here, but I figure I'll just kind of ab workouts with that. So we have rotations, and but at least we have planks. So just 3 sets tilt failure planks. So I'll just be holding my position for however long I can. I'm not great with planks, so that's definitely going to be something we have to be looking forward to with our training as well. But as you can see here, this puddle of water that I formed from my sweat is just absolutely insane. And it tells you how crazy just that little of training could be. So, again, it's introduction. My body's not used to it, so it's definitely something that my body's just going to feel. It's most likely going to be hurting tomorrow because I filmed this on Sunday and uploading this on Monday. So I'm probably in great pain right now. As you guys are watching this. Then, of course, I will be finishing off with a 1 mile run. I didn't do it today just because I had so much going on, and I was just so exhausted because going back into my gym rotations as well as actually incorporating this training just has me completely sore and just done for. So, pretty much it for my Spartan training, what I have going on so far. So, hopefully, incorporate all these, and it's going to help us a lot. Pretty much it. It's a nice little quick intro video. I figured I'd give you guys the news. I'm super excited for it. And I'm looking forward to what's going to be happening 6 months from now, or over 6 months from now. But ladies and gentlemen, oh, one more thing I forgot to. So, mentioned this before, but one of the most important things for the Spartan race are pull-ups, dips, and dead hangs. So I'm going to be filming shorts and uploading a short every day of seeing how many pull-ups I can do, how many dips I can do, and how long I could dead hang. So I'm going to be doing that in the mornings. So basically, like before I leave for work, or if I do work from home / on weekends, then it's just going to be, wake up and feel 100% ready to do them. So I'm not going to be on part of like a workout routine. It's just going to be like an everyday thing. I figured if I do as many as I can every single day, it'll improve. And then for 6 months from now, it could be, I can only do like hope for like by the time that starts, because that's really going to help us out with our pull-ups. So there might be some days where I'm going to have to miss, or I may have to like record or something because I may be traveling or whatever. But it also depends like what I have there. So if they do have like a sort of a dip machine or pull-up machine, then, or bar or whatever you call them, then that works as well. But that starts Monday as you guys are watching this. So I should have my first short for that uploaded already before this video. So, but that is it, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube world. Thank you so much for watching. And if you're enjoying the content and the journey itself, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share, especially the ones who are wanting and willing to start their fitness journeys. Comment anything positive or negative. We're on the internet, so we got to learn to take it. But ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube world, thank you so much for taking your time to accompany me in my journey and the series as well. Stay disciplined, stay focused, and I'll catch you guys on whatever I upload next. Peace.